What's up, guys? Dane Davis here. Shout out to Boogie Bentley Dauber and the Indie Kid over at Talkin VAWLS Network on YouTube. VAWLS fans, head over to their YouTube channel, Talkin VAWLS Network. Smash that like button and subscribe, baby. Go Big Orange.
Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Tennessee on a bye week, so not a lot going on in Vol football. Getting ready to head over to Boone. Going to watch the Appalachian State game today, but figured I'd jump on, make a quick video for you guys. A lot of you have been talking about, especially with the deal with Harrison Bailey entering the transfer portal. What's the quarterback room going to look like? Coming off of the heels of Spencer Rattler out in Oklahoma getting benched. So a lot of rumors swirling around the transfer portal. Where does Spencer Rattler end up? We'll get into it. We'll talk about it. As always, do me a favor. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up just below the video. I would appreciate it. Also, if you are new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We are fans just like you. On here to give our opinions, hang out, have a good time, talk a little football. Also, basketball coverage been coming out from the Indie Kid and Dauber, so check that out as well. But if you like what we do, go ahead and subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out. Quick update. Next week, the midweek show is going to shift. It's not going to be Tuesday. We are going to go live on Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. That is a change, so take note of that. Join us for Talkin VAWLS Live Monday night, 7 p.m. But let's get into it. Let's talk a little bit about Spencer Rattler. He's a guy, he came out of high school in 2019 as the number 29 recruit in the ESPN 300. He set the Arizona State passing record, throwing for over 11,000 yards and 116 touchdowns. A kid that had a lot of hype. Of course, some of it coming from the Netflix QB1 show that he was a part of as a senior in high school. But look, he came into this season as a Heisman favorite. I mean, people were talking about whether or not he's going to be a number 1 overall draft pick, but now he finds himself on the bench behind Caleb Williams. So what does he do? You know, there's a lot of, we did it with Harrison Bailey. We've done it all year. Speculation. What's going to happen? Is he transferring? They're watching every little thing on Twitter, every little thing on Instagram. I saw an article talking about he took Oklahoma out of his Instagram bio, but now he's added it back. There are some comments made by his father, but all signs indicate that he is going to enter the transfer portal. The reaction from Oklahoma fans when Caleb Williams was announced as the starting quarterback against TCU was absolutely insane. Mel Kiper, ESPN draft analyst, again, looking at Spencer Rattler being possibly the top pick in the NFL draft. Mel Kiper had him as number 2 going into this season, but now he's dropped completely out of the top 25, and that's the end game for Spencer Rattler, right? Does he have enough on tape? Can you go into the NFL draft and look to make money when you're sitting on the bench? So I think all signs do indicate that Spencer Rattler is going to transfer. So what does that mean for Tennessee? Well, here is an article that's over on FanSided. 5 best fits if Spencer Rattler decides to transfer from Oklahoma. This is written by Cody Williams, and you can see here he's got number 1 best fit for Spencer Rattler, Tennessee Volunteers. Let's take a look at what he says, then we'll kind of dive into it here. It says, despite the less than modest expectations for Josh Heupel in his first season at Tennessee, given everything that the Vols program has been dealing with in the wake of parting with Jeremy Pruitt, however, he's come to Knoxville and immediately given the program some life, particularly with his offensive scheme actually leading the team to surprising success. I think we're all in agreement for the first time in a long time. I think we're all excited as a fan base with what Josh Heupel has done, not only offensively, but also defensively. Maybe if you just sit down and you look at the numbers, you might not say that Tim Banks' defense is having success. You look at tackles for loss. You look at the way they have kept this football team in ball games. If you actually follow along with the school, with the program, I think you would be very happy with what Tim Banks has done with the defense. Says here, a big reason for the success on offense has been the emergence of Hendon Hooker, a Virginia Tech transfer who was tabbed to take over at quarterback for Tennessee after emerging as the better option over another transfer, Joe Milton from Michigan. Hooker could return next season, but the emergence of those two quarterbacks is evidence that Heupel is willing to take big swings. That's a key to why this article is the one that I'm going with to kind of launch this. Heupel takes big swings on transfers in the wake of what Tennessee is going through, and as the head coach tries to recapture the magic of the VAWLS program. Getting Rattler would certainly qualify in helping with that. Look, Josh Heupel did it with Joe Milton. Yeah, and I think Joe Milton may have a lot of us fans saying, "Nah, let's not take a swing. If Spencer Rattler enters the transfer portal, let's not take that swing, Coach Heupel. Let's just look elsewhere." But Joe Milton didn't necessarily work out. Would Spencer Rattler work out here at Tennessee? Says Rattler wouldn't give the dual threat ability at the level of Hooker, but would open up the passing game even more so. Tennessee seems to be heading in a good direction under new leadership, and adding Spencer Rattler would be a move to help them continue that under Heupel. Now, a lot of people may be saying, "Oh, let's go get this kid." Set school records in high school. He had some success at Oklahoma. I mean, the kid put up good numbers last year, 2020 COVID season. Threw for 3,000 yards, 28 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, QB rating of 172.6. He did fall off this season, 10 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. His quarterback rating fell to 153.2. So I think physically on the field, especially under Josh Heupel, look at what he has done. Look at Hendon Hooker and his numbers at Virginia Tech compared to what he is doing at Tennessee. I think Josh Heupel could develop him as a quarterback. So some people might be saying, "Boogie, why would you say no to this? Let's go. Why would you not do this?" Well, here's a few examples when you go through the headlines of Spencer Rattler. These would be several reasons why, one of which Caleb Williams, the quarterback that took over, scores a touchdown. Spencer Rattler's reaction, he seems to be all about me. It was all over the headlines, the way he responded to his team. Here you see another one, selfish attitude as a reason why Spencer Rattler is struggling. Here's another one. What did Spencer Rattler do? Season 3 suspension explained. He didn't finish his high school season due to a suspension that there was a lot of rumor and speculation about what actually happened. But the kid does seem to be all about me, and it's tough. It's tough when you were thrown into that spotlight as a high school kid being thrown on a Netflix documentary. I get it. It's 2021. We live in the age of the transfer portal. But another reason why would Tennessee do this? Look, it's going to be hard when you look at the quarterback position and the transfer portal and the way things are different in 2021. We're seeing it with Darrell Middleton, right? Enters the transfer portal, goes to West Virginia. Grass ain't always greener on the other side. Now he's tagging Coach Garner on Twitter, wanting to come back to Tennessee. It's too easy to quit and walk out the door and then realize you made a mistake. And I know some people disagree. They argue. They say that it's not quitting. It is quitting. If you walk out mid-season, I don't care. If you quit, call it what it is, you are quitting. 4 games left in the season. Harrison Bailey says, nah, I'm good. I'm out. That's quitting. That is quitting on your team. It is what it is. Talk about Spencer Rattler's selfish attitude and all about me. At least he is finishing the season at this point. But filling the quarterback room is going to be a difficult thing in the world of the transfer portal. We're seeing it ourselves. Brian Maurer checks out before the season even gets rolling. Harrison Bailey, gone. I got to worry about me. I got to keep my eligibility. I got to enter my name into the transfer portal so I can start communications with other teams and start the recruiting process. I don't want to wait till the season's over. I don't want to finish the season with the guys that I call my brothers because I'm worried about me and starting the recruiting process. So does Spencer Rattler really want to come to Tennessee where Hendon Hooker has won over this fan base? I mean, we're talking about what's the ceiling for Hendon Hooker in 2022. He has won us over. He is QB1. There's no question about it. So when Spencer Rattler is trying to do what he can to get to the NFL, he's looking for a business trip, a one and done. Is he going to come to Tennessee and compete for the job, or is he going to go somewhere else where he is guaranteed the job? But leave me a comment, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think, does Spencer Rattler even enter the portal? And then after that, is Tennessee a destination? Would you take him? Would you take Spencer Rattler? What is Josh Heupel going to have to do? What does Joe Milton do at the end of the year? Is Joe Milton content to come back, get an education, and sit behind Hendon Hooker? It's the world of the transfer portal, especially at the quarterback position. I don't want to sit. I want to play. So I'm going to go somewhere else. That's why we are seeing ridiculous numbers of kids in the portal at that position, because they want to go somewhere to play. And it's going to be a difficult thing that these coaches have to deal with. But leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you do smash that thumbs up if you have not done so yet. Also, you can support the channel. You can pick up the official merchandise of the Talkin' VAWLS Network. Just go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin' VAWLS. We got several different designs. Once you click on the style you want, you can also pick different color options, but good quality merchandise. Any and all support is greatly appreciated. Again, if you haven't, make sure you smash that thumbs up. Also, don't forget, change the schedule next week. We're going to be going live Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time for Talkin' VAWLS Live. And then we will be live immediately following the game next week. No tailgate show. We're not going to do the tailgate show because the Indy Kid says that we've lost every game that we've done the tailgate show. So join us Monday and then also Saturday after the game. But that's going to wrap it up for this one. This is the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.